2 tries for yourself and 198 metres running. Had to be happy with that performance.
Yeah, I thought in the first half there was areas in my game where I was slacking. I thought us as a back five had to up our involvements in the second half, and we did that, and to help out the middles that were obviously down a couple boys. So obviously we'll look to build again off that this week.
And the second try, just take us through the emotion of scoring that one, please, mate.
Yeah, probably got a bit carried away, but
no, I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, cool. After Davey got sat by Wade Graham, the crowd got around it, and the atmosphere there was pretty electric, and I suppose just to seal the game, and it felt pretty good. So let the emotions get the better of me there.
I suppose if you keep playing like that, then you might come under Freddie's radar for Origin later in the year.
Yeah, I don't really want to think or talk about that in round one. It's one good game doesn't earn you an Origin jersey. So I'm just focused on how I can be a quality player for South Sydney, and that stuff will come if it comes. So yeah.
Just taking you back to that try you saved early in the game, and you knocked the ball out. Just never giving up on the play is something your coaches love as well.
Yeah, I think it sort of reflects on how we train. We like to win every training session, both teams, and we don't like to get scored upon at training. So everyone's sort of making those plays at training, and I feel like it's good to sort of get that reward in the game.
And I suppose taking on the line, you went up and scored the try, so it was a good turnaround. So backing yourself, and even though you got blokes like Keon and Latrell outside you, taking it on yourself.
Yeah, I think that's something that they've told me to do, is run a bit more and get some confidence early on in the game, and then the rest of the game will come off that.
So you're up against Cleary on Thursday night.
Yeah.
How do the Rabbitohs beat the Panthers with him there? He's your opposite.
Yeah, obviously he's been the best halfback in the comp for the past couple of years, and just trying to focus on our game, stick to what works with us. I don't think we have to focus on too much about them, and just sort of complete our sets and kick in the corners and back our defence. So I feel like if we can hold the ball, we'll give them a good run.
Tell us about your middles, mate. They stood up against the Sharks, cut down a couple of men, but they got the job done.
They did, mate. It's obviously Junior had a big head knock, and you have to go through the protocols, and whether we see him play or not this week will be up to him. And but they're the special games, mate, when you lose a couple of players early away from home, and you get the job done. So I saw some big efforts from the middles and outside backs as well, looking after the middles.
Exactly. So like Shaq, Davey, Michael Cheekham, so a couple of new faces, but it was an impressive performance.
Definitely. Next man up. They walked in and got the job done. They know the process, and I thought that was one of Cheekham's best games for the club as well. I thought he was outstanding.
So you've got to be pleased with how you're going?
Yeah, mate. It's, obviously, we're all feeling fresh at the start of the year. I've had a really good pre-season under my belt. So at the moment, they still feel like it'd be a lot better in my defence on the weekend. And running game was there. It's not always going to be there some games, but like I said, for Lachy, the opportunities were there for him, and there was some space for me to run. And we've got to play every game on its own merit. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. If there are opportunities there, take them. If not, got to make sure it's good service and strong indeed.
Chat to Mal after the game and reminded him that you were fresh because you missed out on the World Cup.
Yeah, it was a little joke. But yeah, it was all in good. Light-hearted, mate. He's someone who I'll always admire now because he gave me that Aussie jersey a few years ago, and so it was a dream come true. So I'm forever in his debt, mate.
What about Jai, mate? He was limping around, bit of ice on the leg.
You never know with Jai. Jai's been sent for some scans before, and they've come back clear with nothing, and he's carried on like they've been grade 3. So I honestly can't tell you with Jai. Junior's the other one, which will be on him to get through the protocols and make sure he's just honest with how he's feeling, because short turnaround, it's a long season, so we want to make sure he's not doing any further damage to any of the boys moving forward.